Hey, welcome to the Becoming Breezy podcast, the podcast you didn't know you needed, but you'll soon find out you love it. I'm your host, Brianna, a millennial nurse, and your homegirl guide to help you through life transitions, finding belonging, and taking charge of your health and well-being. This space is all about becoming the best version of yourself. Let's make it breezy. Hey, welcome back. I'm glad you pulled up on the kid, okay? Once again, I'm glad to know that I've been saying some things that you enjoy. And if you're new here, I hope you'll stick around. In 2008, a popular artist penned an anthem that people listen to worldwide. It's been played at weddings, and I'm sure by now you can kind of conclude what song I'm bringing up. But if you don't know, I'll give you a little preview. Don't judge me. Don't judge my singing. I can hold a note in real life, but, I don't really be trying to put the vocals out there like that. But the Single Ladies theme song, and I don't know about you, but I'm currently single as a Pringle. And baby, some days is real rough. I see the social media posts, and the thought of my age comes to my mind, and I'm like, Jesus, oh Lord, where he at? And then other days I'm like, hey, I'm outside. Heck. And don't think I'm being fast. Please do not misconstrue my words by being outside, okay? But nonetheless, outside. And lately, being outside and figuring myself out have really been my main priority. So, listeners, are you waiting or are you living? How are you making the most of your right now? And what does this season look like for you? So today, we're diving into a topic that hits close to home for many of us. I feel like as society continues to move forward, a lot more people are single or not married, not in relationships, or whatever you want to call it. And baby, today, we're talking about singleness. I've said this before, I'm a research girl. I looked up some statistics on random things about singleness and being unmarried and things like that. Percentage of women that are unmarried in the U.S. There were lots of different numbers, 30-ish percentage range, 40 to 50% of women. One thing was consistent between all of this. The number continues to increase. Then I looked up the average age at which women get married, which is 28, and for men it's 30. And I don't know about you, but for me, those numbers have come and gone, okay? But in my outside season, in my growth season, I have decided to shift my perspective on singleness. Being single isn't a curse. Being single is not a curse. We're all familiar with waiting, especially if you're single. We might even be experts at it at this point. Waiting is a part of life. We wait for that text. We wait for the right job opportunity. We wait for anything that feels like it'll give us a sense of forward momentum. The waiting period can either be a time of peace or a time of anxiety. You have to choose how you wait. So let's get into it. You already know I'm about to come at you with a question. Are you waiting anxiously or are you waiting well? If you're an anxious waiter, you're obsessing over timelines. Are you feeling stuck in comparison? Comparison is the thief of joy. You can't focus on anything else. Waiting anxiously comes from a place of doubt. Point blank, period. You don't fully trust that God is actually working things out for you. Anxious waiting happens when our brains are craving certainty. When we don't have answers, our minds naturally try to fill in the gaps, often by imagining the worst. 70 to 80% of our thoughts are negative. In reality, it just makes waiting more painful. So friend, I hope you're not waiting anxiously. But if you are, don't worry. I got something for you. If you would like to start waiting well, start walking in purpose, start deepening your faith, and building your best life, here are a couple of tips. Waiting well means that you are learning to find peace in the process. It's about managing uncertainty with patience and trust rather than stress and worry. Waiting well doesn't mean that you're ignoring your feelings or pretending that you don't care about the outcome. Like, stop lying to yourself. We know you care. I know I be caring sometimes. Okay. Avoidance doesn't mean that you're waiting well. It means acknowledging the uncertainty, but choosing not to let it consume you. It's about shifting from a mindset of fear to one of growth. If you've been to church at least one point in your life, you've probably heard of Ruth. She is a biblical example of not waiting anxiously. They knew that there was a kinsman redeemer around there, but they weren't anxiously waiting for him to come around. Ruth was out there working, doing all the things that she needed to do. And during that time, she got found. The eyes came on her, but she wasn't waiting for anyone to come and give her a handout. One thing about singleness is that we have to embrace it as a season of growth. Singleness isn't a punishment. It's preparation. It's not a phase that you just get through. It's an opportunity. I mean, how can you expect to fully show up for someone else if you don't even know how to show up for yourself? This is your season to build emotional and spiritual maturity. Have you gone to therapy? Or are you still trying to hide the things in the closet? The skeletons, baby, they got to come out. Have you found a community to help you keep accountable and getting in your word? Are you praying? Are you fasting? People often say that marriage amplifies the issues that you struggled with in singleness. I don't know about you, but I want to get some of this stuff figured out before I have a husband and children. Does the same man, the same problems, the same situations keep showing up in all of your relationships? Baby, the only common denominator is you. And even take a look at your friendships. Are they healthy? Do you know how to be a good friend? In your singleness, learn how to enjoy your own company. Take a walk. Go on a solo vacation. Go to a restaurant by yourself. And don't be on your phone the whole time. Take in the scenes. Look up. Look around. Observe your environment. If you have to, journal and just sit in silence. Singleness does not mean punishment. It is a season of growth. One thing that I've had to really keep in mind is that God's timing is always better. Just because I don't see it happening right now doesn't mean that God isn't moving. I'm the first person to be trying to make things happen on my own timetable. Out here looking silly because I thought my plan was better. Psalms 37:4 says, and he will give you the desires of your heart. The right relationship, the right opportunity, it'll all come at the right time. I mean, think about Sarah and Abraham. She was 90, he was 100. They were delayed, but it wasn't denial. So friend, I have a question for you. Are you maximizing your singleness or just enduring it? Woo! Girl, as you are out here being all the things, boss chick, growing in your singleness, using this as your launching pad, there's some things that we have to unlearn. We have to unlearn the ideal that marriage is the goal. Many of us were taught that marriage is the ultimate achievement. But what if purpose is the real goal? Your worth is not attached to your relationship status. Singleness can actually be a blessing. This is Brianna version 101. While you're out here being single, do all that you can for the Lord, because once you get married, your attention will be divided. Take this time to embrace all of the things that you wanted to do. Did you want to learn a new language? Did you want to take a dance class? Did you want to go on a mission trip to another country or something? Give your all to what you have going on right now. Not getting caught up in when is this going to happen. You have to shift your mindset. Instead of singleness is a waiting room, it's launch pad for purpose. Singleness isn't a pause, it's a season of purpose. Live fully. Travel. Take the class. Get out of your comfort zone. Speaking of that, I actually signed up for an adult acting class. And it's not because I think I'm going to be the next Kerry Washington. It was just me wanting to get out of my comfort zone and explore a new piece of me. I've historically been the more academic child and not so much the creative child. But I know that there are creative things in me. And that was something that I wanted to explore and kind of tap into. And here we are. And it's actually been going really well. Pray for preparation and not just partnership. Ask God to grow you into the woman who can properly steward what's coming. I don't know about you, but I do not want to squander the next season of my life. You know, it would be a travesty if you did all of these things and you prayed and you were on your knees and seeking and like, oh my gosh, I need this, and I need this. And then you finally get it and you fumble it. Like, what? No. Pray to be prepared. So my 3 steps again. Shift your mindset. Live fully now. Pray for preparation and not just partnerships. And finally, I got a few affirmations for you. I am whole, complete, and deeply loved right now. I am whole, complete, and deeply loved right now. I trust God's timing for my life. I trust God's timing for my life. I am walking in purpose, whether single or married. I am walking in purpose, whether single or married. I hope you wrote those down. And if you need to, put them on a note card, tape them to your mirror. Put them up there every time you're brushing your teeth, every time you look in the mirror, every time that you walk past the mirror. Read those. Read them out loud to yourself until they become your internal story. I have a closing scripture. It's Ecclesiastes 3:11. It says, "He has made everything beautiful in its time." Girl, your time is coming, eventually. But in your waiting, make sure that you're waiting well. Thriving in singleness isn't just about waiting for a relationship to make you whole. Waiting for whatever that thing is for you to feel complete. You are whole right now. And your season of singleness, it's a season of growth, learning, and preparation. So friend, if this episode blessed you, share it with another single friend. And if you're in a season of waiting, hit me up. I'd love to hear what you're learning in this season and how you are about to just live it up. Okay, baby? Be a boss. Do something new, okay? Much love to you, and until next time, bye! Remember, I am a nurse. However, this is not personal medical advice. Please seek individual support from your professional healthcare provider. And until next time, stay breezy.